Good morning, Coryell's class.
Good morning, Mr. Ponder.
Today we finished finding factors and greatest common factors. Can you find them?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk. A factor is a number that goes nicely into another number. So I have a question. 3 times 2 equals 6, pretty simple. The product is our answer, yes?
Yes.
Does 3 go nicely into 6?
Yes.
How many times?
2.
Does 2 go nicely into 6?
Yes.
How many times?
3.
So the factors are like the numbers you're multiplying together to get a product, yes? Because they go nicely into that number.
Yes.
And how many do we usually have?
2.
So we call those factor pairs.
Yes.
Okay, let's make sure our voice isn't that droning voice that drives me crazy too. All right, what is the abbreviation for greatest common factor?
GCF.
Say again?
GCF.
I like that voice better. Okay. All right, so we're using this thing called the smiley face method. My kids made it up years ago. It's just a way to find factors. So if I give you like the number 12, if I give you 12 and ask you to find all the factors, we're first going to start by creating a what?
T-chart.
And what are we going to call the T-chart?
12.
Well, we're going to call it whatever factor we're trying to find, or whatever number we're trying to find factors for, right?
Yes.
Is 1 always going to be a factor of any number?
Yes.
So 1 and...
12.
So we have our smallest factor and our biggest factor, which we put those little dots, we call them dimples, right?
Yes.
Does 2 go into 12?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's an even number.
12 is an even number, so 2 goes into 12 how many times?
6.
6 times. Does 3 go into 12?
Yes.
How many times?
4.
And then my next number I would try is 4, and I've already used it, so I'm done, right?
Yes.
So I put my dimples at my smallest and my biggest. I draw a smiley face because the smiley face tells me that these numbers are the factors of 12 in order are what?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12.
Okay, now, if I want to find the greatest common factor, so the biggest number or the biggest factor that 2 numbers have in common, I would have to create 2 T-charts, right?
Yes.
So I found all my factors for 12 right here. I found all my factors for 28 because it's asking for the factors of 12 and 28, right?
Yes.
Once I have done that, I make my smiley face, I start circling and crossing things off. Is 1 a common factor for 12 and 28?
Yes.
So I circle it.
Yes.
Is 2 a common factor?
Yes.
So I circle it. Is 3?
Yes. No.
Okay, again, you need to be like following along and not answering in that voice that's still driving me crazy. Sophia, you up here with me here? Is 3 a common factor for 12 and 28? Yes or no?
No.
Cross it off. Is 4 a common factor?
Yes.
So I circle it. Is 6?
No.
Cross it off. Is 12?
No.
Then I go over here and I have a couple of leftover numbers and I just double check to make sure I didn't miss them, right?
Yes.
All 3 of them get crossed off. What is the largest circled number for 12 and 28?
4.
So the greatest common factor is going to be 4, right?
Yes.
Here's another example down here that you can use. We good?